Do something, Luffy! Hello and welcome, this is Giraffe Reactions and we are in the thriller park and things finally starting to resolve after those mysterious 12th episodes which I couldn't literally understand what is up with thriller parks. Finally we're getting some light which was given by the skeleton itself. Enjoy! Episode 349, let's go! Last 12th episode was a massive confusion. We get Franky and Robin on top trying to fight back, the rest got caught. Now we're getting the skeleton into the action. I have dealt with that. How? Oh, they have weakness? Interesting. What's happening? What is... I thought he's gonna explain stuff. It's the zombie soul. Okay, please keep explaining, because I have no idea. Holy shit! He dealt with him! So easy! How? Holy shit. I purified him, but weak against fire. Franky have loads of fire at his disposal, alright. So, zombie has a soul, which can be purified. I just don't know how. Okay, he wrecked also a havoc 5 years ago. Very interesting. How much havoc? I mean, to the point that Hogback was sweating, so a pretty big time. Don't know where to begin. From the beginning. From the beginning, please. He definitely starting from jokes, I see. School humor, okay. He's already dead, don't bother. Don't bother, he's already dead. 5 years ago, I was invited. Oh, so he opened the barrel then. Oh, all I found were monsters and zombies. They caught me and brought me here to this building. Okay. A martial arts dancer who they caught before me. He peeled the man's shadow off the ground. Feel free to let him have it. Robin, let him go this time. Alright, loads of fun with this character, I see. I suffered the same fate. Collapsed on the spot. Alright. One of the 7 warlords, Gecko Moria. Shadow fruit. So he extracting from people's shadows and putting those shadows into the zombies. And I'm assuming zombies obeying his order, because he's a master of shadows. But he's alive, even after stealing his shadow. So why this guy collapsed? The other guy, Dr. Hogback, reconstruct the bodies. Shadow provides their personality and fighting abilities. The power of their body depends on the physical ability. Now the question of mine, which I'm trying to solve, it's a big puzzle for me. If the person which shadow got extracted dies under the sun, what about the shadow? It is remaining in Moria's hand forever? I think Robin will let Franky hit him again. Yeah, that's Luffy. You cannot be a king of a pirate. They caught Zoro, Sanji, and now Luffy. It's a problem. The 3 monster. Why did the 3 monster have to be the first one to get caught? Chopper. Powerful ally. No way he gonna extract his shadow. So who's gonna literally save them now? Holy moly. Do something, Luffy. Come on. I think it's about time to do something about it. If they're gonna extract his shadow and possess his power, put it in the zombie, then there's game over, literally. No way. He lost consciousness. Really? So, Zoro got extracted, Sanji got extracted, Luffy got extracted. There is no chance. And not even mention it to fight the warlord itself. The zombie gonna take a quick war. They are lost. Don't forget to like, let's see what's gonna happen next episode. Episode 350, let's go straight away. So Luffy literally let his shadow to go to one of the 7 warlords. If that's true, I think he lost consciousness, so he's basically lost a fight. Yeah, but Brooke's still alive. That's the thing, so Luffy is not dead. So what you gonna do with this shadow? Into creating number 900. Maybe number 900 with Luffy's Luffy's shadow will kick the butt of all of them. If I had a subordinate as powerful as this, the idiot Kaido never would have defeated me. So he was defeated in the New World, and he is one of the 7 warlords. That means there is, we know the emperors are stronger, but maybe there is somebody else except of the emperors stronger than the 7 warlords. Because he literally got defeated there. You piece of crap if you got defeated. Open the door. Special freezer, okay? The ultimate shadow. But the king of the pirates is supposed to be the strongest, not to have the strongest subordinate to duel with stuff for him. We can't have him dying on us. Humming swordsman. If he extracted the shadow, so if we extracted the shadow when Zoro and Sanji has, that means they're gonna get the shadow back or not? So we can gang up a couple of them, like everybody on that one character. Is it possible? And how to extract it? The worst they will do to your captured crewmates is steal their shadows. I'm a prime example. You are skeleton. Yeah, they still be alive. Everybody falls unconscious. They won't awaken for 2 days. And kick it out from the thriller bark. Even if you separate a person from his shadow, they are still one mind and body. If the human dies, the shadow will disappear. Okay, so they cannot kill it. The worst case scenario would be for the 2 of you to fall victim as well. It's the only chance to get to look for a way to recover the shadow. So we can still recover the shadows. What's that? Zombies' weakness. Salt. Zombies were originally animated thanks to a devil fruit. Salt holds the power of the ocean. Oh! Salt into the zombie's mouth to defeat it. I face the zombies who holds my shadow. The zombie. Oh, so he even know who have his shadow. I lost miserably. Ooh. The guy with his shadow, obviously it have all of his skills and the body. If the body is stronger than his skeleton, yeah, he's destined to fail. Answer this one before you go. I wonder what kind of question that is. The seed of trouble has returned. You can deal with him, that's it. Yeah, he have bigger matters to attend. So what those 3 gonna do then? So all of them going to the freezer. With those 3. So they want to see what's gonna happen with Luffy's shadow. So where are they going? What's happening? Why he's crying? What just happened? Tell me! I'm super confused. Okay. He's a good swordsman. Alright. Shadow's gone. That they really are scary. Oh, so he have his shadow, yes! The bodyguard! Yes! That's why he flew down. He lost the battle with this guy, with his shadow. Okay? I will recover my shadow, yes. But what about the Luffy's shadow? Used to terrorize the seas 500 years ago. What? Who was that? He created a kingdom of fuchs. Famous giants known as a continent puller. Okay, so what's that? What's happening? What I'm gonna see? What is so terrifying? The only berserker who have gone down in history as a devil. Oars. Still don't know why. What is that terrifying within him? Oh, he's a giant. That's it. But I saw already Dory and Broggy and even those two giants in his lobby, and they weren't that terrifying. So I'm not sure. But with a Luffy, strength might be different though, actually. Might be different. So that's the second episode. I think I'm gonna do one more episode because there is loads of flashbacks, loads of stuff which is irrelevant. So we're gonna have 3 episode in this video, and then we're gonna proceed to the power level. So stay tuned, give me a like, and let's see another episode. Let's go then. Episode 351. Oh, he's walking on the chains. He's that big, yeah? The devil from 500 years ago. Even for a giant is huge. Alright, thank you Usopp, because they not showing us properly his sizing. So how he's gonna do it? Arise! Okay, he just need to insert the shadow within him, that's it. The loser from the new world, one of the 7 warlords. Instead of getting stronger, he just getting a stronger subordinates. He's getting out. The chains were so much frozen that they just breaks. What he's gonna do at the very first thing? Ah, he's hungry. Just the scream itself is shaking. Entire ship. So he still remembers Sanji. He was told to forget his past. The man is making a mockery of human life. He is just a scumbag. Yes! Release your anger. Yes! So they're going after Luffy now. Oh, he managed to catch them. Holy shit. So what strike them down? What kind of attack that was? Yeah, he's using his devil fruit. Nami, just use another time attack. I'm kind of annoyed of all of 3 of you trying to accomplish something, and when the mother is the most, you guys not doing anything. Yeah, close your eyes, that's best. Why does Usopp have it? Okay, Usopp was pulling some kind of attack. Whoa, zombie in armor. So what you gonna do? Kind of lame. Oh yeah, okay. What is this? Why they walking like they forgot to use their legs or what? Just give them their shadow, it's gonna be less irritating for me to watch that. Just give away your shadow, Usopp. I'm tired of that. Okay, looks like Robin gonna save them, and Franky as well, yeah. Because I was already so, irritated at Usopp and Chopper. You have one of them not using Rumble Ball, another one forgot to use fire. They just deserve at this point to lose their shadow. I'm so irritated right now. Just give up, Usopp. Why you even wants to, travel? They purifying them one by one. That's what they're supposed to do. That's it. They got technically saved. Nami, Robin and Franky looks like they know what they're doing now after getting extra intel from Brooke, which is good. The bad thing is the monster, 900 monster, the 500 years old devil arise, and yeah, he's got Luffy's shadow, which is gonna be almost impossible to kill unless we can extract his shadow. Then we're gonna use some kind of trickery. However, our most trickery people, which is Nami, Usopp, and the Chopper, looks like they are totally afraid. I got so much irritated at them that I literally want them to pass out. Pass out and keep yourself quiet until the rest of your crew will do the job. Chopper did great things even against CP9, this monster point. All of a sudden he just wants to give up, really? They got rescued. Nami is still probably crying out there. I just don't want to see it for some reason. But for now, I'm gonna stop saying that because we're gonna go to the power level section. Hey. Welcome to the power level section. So today we're gonna have two fixes, ladies and gents, because there's loads of stuff in the comment section and which is connected to manga. I like the options, I like to improve when the opportunity is given. So we're gonna have two fixes, ladies and gents, Johnny, Yosaku and Fullbody, two fixes, and then we're gonna go to our main core of the power level section, which is Shadow Zombie. I'm gonna treat it as a Shadow Zombie instead of just zombie, just in case if in the future gonna show up a true zombie or whatever, because it's One Piece, we never know what's gonna happen. And then we're gonna have Shadow Cerberus, the same thing, the poor Cerberus thing, and then we're gonna go to the main event, which is General Zombie. Before that, I just want to remind you quickly about the rules what we're having here. So basically we're having a 3 rules which we judging all of our characters' strength, which first of all is if a character can win with another character within one punch, that means the character is twice stronger. If the character can win a fight without fighting seriously, one punch or not, it is 10 times stronger. And if the character can win with a one punch and at the same time not fighting seriously, he's 20 times stronger. In case when we cannot apply any of the rules but the fight is concluded, the winner's minimum strength is gonna be either maximum, minimum or average strength of the guy who loses the fight. It all depends how much wounded is the winner. Let's go back to video now. Johnny and Yosaku were previously actually justified with a minimum strength of 10, as they are able to deal with the low level pirates like average pirates. So an average pirate is level of 10, which is why their minimum strength was justified as 10, and that remained the same. In case of their maximum strength, it was mentioned that Luffy beat them up with a one punch, not fighting seriously, one of them, which means Luffy is 20 times stronger at least, or they are at most 20 times weaker than Luffy. However, Luffy's average strength got changed recently in the past and I forgot to adjust it. So instead of Luffy 600, now we're having Luffy 706, which makes maximum strength for both Johnny and Yosaku as 35. And that gives the brand new average strength for Johnny and Yosaku, both of them, ladies and gents, 23. That will be the very first fix, and with a ranking we're gonna see it later. Fullbody, I think he is ranked lieutenant. He was justified previously as minimum strength of 10 because he has to be at least normal marine, average marine level, so minimum strength of 10, and maximum strength based off the rank within the marines. However, we've got a nice info and fun fact, in fact. So it is that Fullbody actually defeated Johnny and Yosaku in a manga. It was just not shown in anime. That was manga chapter 43, based off their bruises what they had, because that was kind of off screen, but not really, because they were jumping at Fullbody and then all of a sudden they were beaten. So I presumably think that was just one punch win because they were having only one bruise on their faces. And you know, Fullbody have this iron fist, so probably that was the punch. So I'm assuming Fullbody beat them with a one punch. So Fullbody will be at least twice stronger than them, which is 46, and that's a massive improvement because previously he had 15, now he have minimum strength of 46. In case of his maximum strength, he's gonna have his interaction with Sanji when he was beaten. It wasn't shown exactly how many hits, however what I'm gonna deal with that is that Sanji win obviously with Fullbody by not fighting seriously. So I'm gonna treat Sanji's average strength obviously, which gives maximum strength of 51 as Sanji was 510 at that time. So maximum strength 51, minimum strength 46, that gives 49. Case closed for the fixes. We're gonna check it later on in the ranking how they improved, because both of them, all three of them actually improved in significantly, yes. Now, the main source, Shadow Zombie, ladies and gents. So, what I'm gonna treat with the Shadow Zombie? You're gonna be really surprised because Shadow Zombie, when they were dealing with Usopp, Nami, and Chopper, they were winning only because they were looking scary. But in case of their strength, when Usopp uses fire attack, they were running away. I just decided to go by simply by look or their physique. Obviously, when they're gonna get a strong shadow, as I know right now how that works, obviously they're gonna be stronger. But if they're gonna be stronger, then they're gonna have a name. And that's a different story, because right now I'm treating Shadow Zombie as a group. So the outcome will be the minimum strength for any Shadow Zombie with a name, if there will be a necessary situation for that. So it is like a CP9 version when I set up CP9 average, like how I was calling that, an entry point for CP9. Again, this is gonna be exactly the same. So Shadow Zombie, their physics looks terrible, simply terrible, but again, I'm gonna be comparing them to Adult Citizen, and how I justified Adult Citizen, it is just a grown-up with a weapon like broom or literally no weapon, and that's it. It is just a grown-up. And Zombie doesn't have any kind of weapon, and they are clearly grown-ups. Okay, they are immortal until you know their weaknesses, but that's not improving strength at all. So minimum strength for Shadow Zombie, I'm gonna put normal Adult Citizen, which is Shadow Zombie minimum strength 5. And Shadow Zombie maximum strength, I am strongly not believing they can actually handle with any kind of average pirate. Maybe if they don't know their weaknesses and the fight will go on, it is possible. But in case of strength itself, they are, in my opinion, far below. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put maximum strength for Shadow Zombie as an average pirate level. So Shadow Zombie maximum strength is gonna be 10, and that's it. Average strength is gonna be 8, and that's case closed. Next is Shadow Cerberus, and this is the perfect situation which I was talking about before, because Shadow Cerberus, it is a Shadow Zombie, so his minimum strength is gonna be 8 as Shadow Zombie got justified. In case of his maximum strength, it is clearly just going to the situation with Luffy when they first met, and Luffy tried to tame Cerberus. Obviously that didn't work well until Luffy uses his force, and that was one hit, and that wasn't serious attack because it was no name attack. So Luffy 20 times stronger than Cerberus. That we're talking about Luffy. I'm talking about Luffy base right now, 706 strength. So Cerberus at most is 20 times weaker, exactly like Johnny and Yosaku, which means maximum strength 35. And ladies and gents, that gives strength of 22. And again, case closed, simple as. And now the main event, Shadow Zombie General, or simply General Zombie. It is again a group of zombie as a general. If there will be a General Zombie with a name, again this will be the indicator for the minimum strength. So again, I'm treating this as a group. Minimum strength of General Zombie is hell tough. I always justify the minimum strength. I only had the problem with maximum strength, isn't it? This is the very first time when I'm having a treble minimum strength. So what I decided for minimum strength of General Zombie when they face Luffy, Franky and Robin, I'm gonna take the weakest of those three, which is Robin, and how she actually perform with General Zombies. So there was a scene when she was using the attack on General Zombie, and Robin's full agenda was at that time to run away, so she at least slow them down with her attack. This is the indicator which I'm gonna take. That means Robin cannot beat General Zombie with a one punch. And that's gonna be their minimum strength, so it's gonna be half of Robin. General Zombie gonna have minimum strength, because as Robin is 484, so minimum strength for General Zombie, I'm gonna put 242. Maximum strength for General Zombie, I actually have a lot. Because Franky beat them up, which means maximum strength gonna be Franky's average, or even minimum strength, that would be 900 or 800 strength for the maximum strength. However, there's also Luffy. Luffy also beat them up 1v1, so it's already Luffy base, so it's already dropping to 706 their maximum strength. And then yet again, Franky was using some kind of attacks on some of them, and one punch win. There was a situation when Franky actually beat them with a one punch more than once, so that dropping from average strength of Franky 900 to 450, that will give them maximum strength of 450. However, then Luffy again popping up using his Gatling. It means Luffy also can beat them up with a one punch, and this is the indicator. So maximum strength of General Zombie is gonna be 353. So average strength for General Zombie, let's speed it up, is 298. Case close. Let's go to the ranking. There we are, we're starting from the Shadow Zombie, which is the group, which is the weakest of all of 5, because I'm including fixes here, which is 8 strength, and that gives position 148, almost on the bottom of the ocean. It is really, really low. Have exactly similar strength as Barati Cook, simply because they are immortal if you don't know their weaknesses, which I'm making Barati Cook lower, simply because of that, because anything else is exactly the same, and they are just below. I never expect that to say. They are below, ladies and gents, Spandam, the head officer of CP9, which is strength of 9. Unbelievable that we dropped that low to the Spandan level, where Spandan is technically the stronger one. Holy moly, it's blowing my mind. I'm not gonna say anything else. Let's go to the next one. So next one is position 133, and this is a Cerberus, a Shadow Cerberus with a strength of 22, and it is above the Commodore Purin, surprisingly, and average pirate captain. However, if they gonna travel on the Grand Line, they probably gonna sink, but the monster encounter on the Grand Line is pretty low, if I noticed. So yeah, it is very likely that some pirate captains can get into the Thriller Park by some luck. He is below, he is the same strength also as Acrobat Kabaji. However, Kid Kuina and, ladies and gents, Johnny and Yosaku having 1 pointer more, 23. Johnny and Yosaku, position 131, literally Shadow Cerberus level. And hell yeah, that's it. That is literally Nami without the climb attack at the East Blue level character. Next we are going to Fullbody with strength 49. He went quite above from strength 15, which was very low, to strength 49. I think it is the biggest improvements in all of the fixes, because it makes him literally 3 times stronger than before. He is now almost as average fishman level, which means basically any fishman who was in Ireland Pirates who had no name. So this is kind of level. Surprising, he is slightly above Alvida. Be very cautious, because since Alvida got the devil fruit, she can use that devil fruit to avoid Fullbody's attack. So I do believe in 1v1 fight, Alvida would be the one who have advantage simply because of Devil Fruit. But when we talk in Alvida before Devil Fruit, I'm giving the advantage to Fullbody. That is the case. Yeah, that will be it. Position 120. Let's go to the next one, the final one. And the final one is way above all others, General Zombie level. Again, this is a group. On average, General Zombie position 66 with a strength of 298. It is almost the same. The best comparison is with a Bellamy the Kiena, who is positioned above him, who is having only 8 pointers more. And 8 pointers is like what, 4% in this case? Or 3% in this case stronger, which not giving advantage to anybody. I do believe Win will be General Zombie, because he is too dumb to figure it out, Zombie's weakness. And it's really hard actually to figure it out, Zombie's weakness, that salt stuff. So yeah, even no chance, even me sewing so many episodes, I had no clue. He is above like Lulu, so basically all the shipyards, probably, or I don't remember how strong was Pauli at this point. I'm not gonna check. So yeah, and dinosaurs, Sky's Breeder, so it's basically Grand Line monster level characters. Half of them is like in the middle, like proper average Grand Line monster level character. Not a big deal at the end of the day. If you find their weaknesses, it's even easier. So yeah, for stronger characters, One Punch, you know, it's like with a zombie, when you have strength way beyond, so even immortality will not help you, because zombie will simply give up. So yeah, that will be it. We have nothing left with this. We just starting our power levels of thriller barks. We starting to establish the pirate groups. We still have loads of characters to go, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely give me a like and subscribe, and see you on Thursday